Welcome everybody to my Thursday night stream. I goofed up at the end of last stream. I said I would see you on Sunday when I completely forgot that it was Wednesday. So, my bad. Hope everybody's doing well. Another exciting night of working on the Titan armor. We're gonna work on the boots tonight, I think. And then once those are done, we can start pulling the pieces apart. Hello, my dear. Cuckoo. I didn't hear that thing go off. I don't know what it is with, I think it's because I don't have, here, let me check something here. Audio input, audio output, maybe? No. I don't have an audio output for some reason on my vlog, so I don't hear it. Cool. No, it'll ring when I'm in my regular streaming scene. This is the vlog scene, so I don't hear any of my things for some reason. Mavis, dude, sorry I missed your stream. I was upstairs cooking supper, so I didn't see that you were going live, or I would have watched. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. So I I started a TikTok. Told myself I'd never do it, but a friend of mine recommended it for taking little 1-minute clips from my streams and putting them up there, and it'll help draw attention to my streams. So we'll see what happens. I put a clip up there today of when I was doing the Guyver Under Armor last night, and I went, "Oh, this looks good." You know, I put that little 28 seconds clip up on Twitch. It was pretty funny. But yeah. I am so scared of being audio output capture. I don't think that's what I need. I'm going to sneak over here just for a second because I'm going to look at something. Video capture device. Recording feed. Yeah, see, I don't. And my audio isn't working again either. Yeah, it's there. So I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to Game Chops. They're a group that does a lot of really cool music for people who stream, and the only thing they require is that you do a shout out. So I did a shout out, and I've got them in a link in my Twitch because they do a lot of video game related stuff. And I really like remixes of video game music. So tell me, can you guys hear that? Pretty cool. It's really low. Okay. It's loud in my headphones, probably because I got my headphones up so high, because I was just listening to music a few minutes ago. How's that? Level check, level check, a level check, a level check, Dude, when I can afford it, I am totally getting myself a set of drums. I've been wanting a set of drums for as long as I can remember. I have a practice pad over there. I'm constantly beating on it. I love the drums. I love anything with percussion, actually. So I'm a bass freak. I got these. These are Skull Candy, Skull Crushers, and they have this. These things are the best sounding bass headphones I have ever owned. These will rattle your freaking brains. They are insanely good. And I use these for when I'm really in the mood for some heavy bass. Like every single car I've owned until I got married had a subwoofer in it. That's how much of a bass freak I am. Love bass. Yeah, this library in particular I'm listening to has 865 songs. It's 24 hours long, and I have it on shuffle. So it's all kinds of stuff. There's Zelda stuff in there, Lafay, there's all kinds. So we'll listen to it as we go, because I've only heard about 2 or 3 songs out of it. So, oh, other cool thing I was able to find. I'll show you guys this. Deepbot. This is going to allow me to do raffles. So once we get going and we have a few more people in the chat, I'll start doing raffles, and we're going to I have it set up. A ticket costs 10 and you can get up to 10 tickets. So, and then I hit the timer and you guys buy your tickets, and then I draw a winner at the end, and whoever is the winner gets to get a custom piece made for them. So that's kind of cool. Another streamer I listen to, he has that. That's where I got the idea. Okay, well, I guess we'll start working on this. I need my glasses. Okay, so you'll notice something weird here. Hey, what's that thing on his foot? That's our generic boots. And normally when we do boots, the foot is hidden. Now, with that comes its own problems. So we're gonna have to see how this goes. Like, I'm gonna make these boots. So what I'm gonna have to do when I'm making them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this, and I'm gonna rename this Titan Boots, and this is the left boot. We're gonna go high poly, because the way the generics work is you only need one. Hey, Cabot, welcome to the chat, man. So we're going to go up here, and we're going to divide this bad boy a few times. We're going to get rid of the, because I don't want to see that. Okay, we're at 172. Let's go one more. Okay, so looking at my references. At my references. so really all I need to do... Okay, because his toe... Okay, that's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to conform this foot. I'm going to try a couple things here. I'm not sure what's going to work, but we'll try a few things to see if this works. Okay. Because you got to remember, I'm going to be painting a cutoff on this, so parts of it is going to be hidden so that you can see the Under Armor underneath. So let's see. I want to start with the toes because the toes will be... That's not enough. I need more. Okay. Yeah, so I'm looking at the toes. So this is going to come up. It's going to come across and then down like this. Flatten this out a little bit. Okay, and then we are going to do this. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like it. So, I'm going to try something different. So I'm going to bring this thing over here because I want to be able to see my chat. Do you know, Mavis, I was just thinking, you really should talk to Cabot because he's the team lead of the project I'm working on, and you're a 3D artist. I'll let you guys connect the dots. Okay.
Did you know you can find your favorite artist concerts on Spotify?
Sorry for the ads on Spotify, guys, but that's just the nature of the beast. I do not have the money to pay for... Okay, so this is going to be... Yeah, see, there's going to be a little bit here, too. I'm going like full organic with this thing. And then, how are you going, buddy? Dreamer, thank you so much for dropping in. Appreciate it, man. Love seeing all the people in chat. Makes for an interesting evening. Hope everybody's week is going okay so far. It's almost the end of it, eh? Amazing how fast the time goes now. think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this again, but I'm going to try lowering the intensity and just see if I can get... It's kind of cool. See what kind of weird effects I can get here. Sweet. Yeah. You weren't here the other night when I was mentioning the loyalty points that are part of my channel now, and how I've got a new raffle system where people can spend tickets to see for a raffle to see if they can get a custom costume piece or a custom prop made for them. Weapons might be requested, so I'm not sure if you want to be part of that or if I should be doing it myself, seeing as that I'm the one that raffles it, I guess. I don't know if I like that. I don't know. I don't like it. I think what I'm going to end up having to do is this one more this way. I think what I'm going to have to end up doing is what I did with the rest of the pieces. I'm going to have to go through and mask them out, and then because I'm just not able to get them. What I am going to do though is I'm going to turn off the armor for right now. Okay. Let's try this. This is all open. I probably will end up doing it a little differently, but I think I'm gonna leave the bottom of the foot and probably do that stuff inside substance. People like their weapons. All right, let's try that. Oh, it's still going. Wow, it takes a minute. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. And I think I take the boot off and I put the armor back on. It's going to be away from stuff a little bit, but I think that's going to work. If not, you know what? I can shrink it. The other thing I could do is I hate doing this because it can cause issues. Mesh all polys. If you guys can hear that, that's my daughter, and she's autistic, and she's prone to fits. Do that. See, that'll work because the boot that I'm going to be baking this to, I'm going to be coloring out. Yes, this will work. Okay. This will work. And I hate having double-sided, but sometimes you can't get away with it. It's it looks like it's clipping, but there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. So that's going to be Titan Boots. Boot. Left. Low poly. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna bake this. But for now, let's just make them, and then I'll worry about that later. Okay, so let's go here, and we're gonna divide these bad boys up a few. Now we can get to making it cool. Sure, man. I forgot to bring a coffee down when I was... See how the pressure doesn't work, Cabot? I literally have to bring it over to this side of the canvas to get it the pressure to work. So annoying. Should hide the foot. Your foot's in my way, dude. I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, dude, it is a lot of money. Well, this one here, when I bought it, I was in my first year of school. That was 6 years ago. And the Cintiq itself, like the tablet itself, was $3,200. And then I bought some stupid ergonomic stand that I thought I would need. And it cost me an extra $400. So it was like, it was almost $4,500 out the door for this thing. It was crazy expensive. And then and the one that I have that we're saving up for, it's a 4K 24-inch. You know, and the cool thing about it, it doesn't have all of this extra stuff around the edge. It's just the screen, right? So it's smaller, but it's bigger at the same time, right? And then it's 4K. It's going to be amazing to be able to do this stuff in 4K. Okay, come on, you can do this. Good boy.
The Sick Kids Catch the Ace jackpot is already over $400,000 and growing. This could be your week to win big while supporting Sick Kids. Play Ontario's biggest online Catch the Ace for as little as $10.
So, again, sorry about the ads, guys, but not much I can do about it.
25735.
Dudes that are making this music have to pay their bills somehow, right? right, man. It's empty. It's empty. I don't drink alcohol, but I am sure am addicted to my coffee. Love my coffee. Yep. Well, coffee's every time for me. Coffee's every day for me, and it's every hour. I can have a coffee at like 2 in the morning and still sleep. It's fantastic. Cool. Looks good. Now we'll do the veins. I really like this this playlist. Something about it's really cool. It's a bit too sharp. Okay, I think I like that. That looks good. And the cool thing about these boots, because I use the generic, I don't have to make a second one. All I gotta do is bake this, and the textures, in theory, the texture should be able to be applied to the other one as well, the right side. Okay, so that is the armor done, guys. Sculpting wise, anyway. I went through it. I went through it already yesterday. There's always an in theory, yeah. Well, it doesn't work though, because like our gloves, for instance, the same thing with our generic gloves. They're supposed to do that, but they don't. Half the time they don't work. Okay, so I'm wondering, so I've done the helmet, I've done the Under Armor. I'm wondering if I should start picking away at these pieces. Start getting them at least to a point where I can test them. Hey, Jade, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for dropping by. Surprised you're not streaming. Oh yeah, you got another 20 minutes or so. You think about Guyver Armor, buddy. Just finished the boots. All right, yeah. Like home or bunk home? Because you told me you were going home today. Home. Good for you, man. That must feel nice, eh? Long day. Yep. Yep. I can't imagine being away from everybody for 21 days. That's brutal. Cool-tastic. To answer your question, no, because the feet have toes. And the toes can be complicated. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. The design calls for, wow. I guess I didn't have to do it this way, but I liked having a capped shoe like this. And if I use this, let's turn that off. Then I can't do a capped foot. I'd have to literally make the feet armored. Or I could just leave them feet. I mean, doesn't work for me. I could do both. I mean, this thing isn't even remotely close to being ready for the live avatar builder. This is purely prototype at this part, because we still have to rig it and see what clips and all that stuff. So your idea in theory sounds good, but I don't know. I don't think it fits the armor to have his feet exposed with toes like that. I think the feet are going to be an issue. Feet are always an issue when it comes to my armors. The feet are, but that's the thing. Like, this is where the conundrum with the feet in our avatar builder are. I can hide the feet. Do you know what? I'm going to allow that. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, the Automon. I got to tame it somehow. What was I going to say? So, the problem with our feet. When you want to do anything cool like this, the toes are the problem. You can't put you can't cap the foot in because our generic shoes don't fit. That's the other problem. Right? So if you look, like his toes sticking out. Like this is our spandex. If I turn all this off, that's our spandex. That's our actual boot. And his toes are sticking out. Because it was intended that we would be hiding the feet, right? But the problem is, I have an idea. I could. Okay. I was hoping it did the Under Armour. That's the thing. Like, I'm trying to think of a way around this. If I make his feet like the Under Armour, then his feet are going to be feet, and they don't look right. If I use a generic boot and hide his feet, then any boots or spandex that you would see, because you see how parts of it are you can see through, right? Like there's cracks and stuff for his armor. Like here, you'll be able to see his Under Armour underneath, right? So in order to do that in Substance Painter, I have to not paint white. And when there is no white, it's see-through. It's transparent. So if I do that and I hide his feet, then there's going to be nothing there. Right. Like his feet will be gone. And if I have to, like with my boots here, if I show you this again. Okay. These, if I paint this all out in here, it's going to look straight through. And if there's no foot there, it's going to look like he's going to look like an invisible man wearing armor. It's very complicated. It's really frustrating when it comes to feet. Hands I can get around. But feet have always been, that's why I hate doing boots and stuff, because it's always really complicated to do them. And I can't, I guess what I could do, yeah, see, that's, if I go through here and I paint the white here, for instance, so that you can see this, right? Go all the way around. If there isn't even a slightest bit of a crack where there's no white, it'll be see-through. And because there's no foot there, you're going to see open air. That was the problem I had with my heart boots. I ended up having to make new boots, and we had to rig them because our generic boots didn't work. So I'm starting to wonder if I might have to do these as well. I might have to make a new boot. I'll use our generic boots, but as like a base, but I need to, like, for instance, I'll show you what I mean. I will have to do this. I will literally have to pull this out like this so that his foot can stay unhidden, right? And then when we put the high poly version, I have to do the same thing. I have to pull it out. Probably what I'll end up doing is I'll just delete this. And then make another copy. there's so much troubleshooting that goes into this stuff. Like I'm in constant troubleshooting mode to try to figure out how to make this stuff work. So these are new boots now. We're gonna have to rig these to get this to work. The spandex boot thing is a great idea as long as the boots go above his foot or above his ankle. As long as it goes to here, these generic boots are no problem. You can use pretty much anything. But stuff like Crocs, sandals, these won't work because you want to be able to see the person's foot. But in order to make them work, we have to hide the foot, right? So you're going to get the sandals, but then you're not going to have a foot in the sandals. So these generics work for basic boots really well. And like I said, as long as you're above the ankle, they'll work. But anything where you need open-toed or to be able to show the foot, these are not going to work. So yeah. Dude, I haven't even gotten into the really cool stuff that I want to do. I want to do like socks and sandals, and I've got a pair of Crocs that I'm working on, and I want there to be variations to those. I want you to be able to wear them barefoot or with socks, right? So you think something so simple like that would be easy to do, but it's not. It's complicated. All the hurdles that we've had to come up, that we've had to jump in order to get this stuff to work properly. I mean, that's another option, but the toes are rigged, so why not use them? Yeah, it's the toes that are the problem. And they're rigged, right? So why not use them? Okay. Anyway, so this is at this point now we're looking at a new boot, which isn't that it isn't that hard to rig. Boots aren't hard to rig. So let's see. This fits the most part. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete this. And we're going to go with the high poly. I'm just going to pull these high polys out. Like that. Because these have to fit the foot now, right? So pull that out. So there, that'll work, right? And then what I can do is, now that we don't have to hide the foot, I can paint. Yeah, see, now that I don't have to hide the foot, I can paint this out and then you'll see the Under Armour underneath now. Dude, I have peg legs. I'm working on them. I haven't gotten to them in a while. I don't remember if I even showed you my peg legs. Where did I put them? It's been a while since I've looked at them. Well, that's the thing. Like, we can easily replace a leg, a foot, an arm with another piece. That's super easy to do. I've done it. If you look at Anthem, her arm's missing. Like she has no arm under that arm. Oh, I love this song. This is from Final Fantasy. The first time I heard this from Final Fantasy 3, and when they're at the opera house. I love this song. Okay, what did it be under props, maybe? Or under footwear, maybe? No, we can't do that. Cool-tastic. Unfortunately, I wish we could do that. But that's where the morphs are supposed to help, right? You're supposed to be able to adjust the size of your clothing to make it look and fit better. Like when I was putting the Guyver helmet on last night, if you watched the previous stream, I actually tucked the ears in so that they don't clip the helmet. And that's what they're there for, right? That's part of the reason. The other part is to make goofy characters. But that part of it is so that we as creators have a little bit of breathing room, right? It gives us a little bit of breathing room. Because we can't prevent, we're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of pieces with millions of combinations. There's no way we're not going to get everything not to clip. That's just not possible. Where the heck did I put those? Weird. Yeah, it's not under boots. There we are. And now that I know how to rig these, I could probably finish them. At least get them to the point where they... Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's why I think the morphs are so important, Dreamer, because it allows us, it gives you that option, right? But here's the peg legs that I was working on. There's 3 of them. I did these. When's the last time I touched this file? I don't know when I touched it. This is going on a couple years ago I made these. June 2019 was when I last looked at these. Yeah, and that's the whole point, right? We wanted to give people that option. We don't want to take away everything. Anyway, so I think if I use this boot, I think this should work. Right? Because once I paint all this out, you're going to see the Under Armor underneath, right? Which there really isn't much of. but you will see, like, this parts of his foot will be colored, and you'll see that. So I think this will work. Question is, will it bake? But we'll worry about that later. Like, look how far this leg goes up. It goes all the way up to here. That's how far this leg generic goes. All that needs to be painted out. It's hilarious. So, I think yeah. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do that I still haven't gotten into the animal parts stuff yet. Like, I have the problem with a lot of the brushes that I'm getting. Like, for instance, the wings. That's a perfect example. The wing brushes that I've got, they're phenomenal. They're incredible, but they're so high poly. And every time I try to depoly them or get them to a point where we can use them, I lose all of the detail. Like, all the detail disappears. So I'm trying to think of, I've been thinking about that, trying to think of a way to get around that. Yeah. Like, I think some
$400,000 and growing. This could be your week to win big while supporting Sick Kids.
I'm wondering if I have them in here somewhere. I could show you what I mean.
$10. Buy yours now at sickkidsace.ca. RAF 1225725.
There, I'll bring these in. These are insane. They're so good. Some of these brushes, like, they're mind-blowingly good. But they are so let's grab, where's the back? Let's grab the back here. Like, these are just subdivision levels. We'll make a copy. I'll duplicate it, and we'll really lower, just for demonstration purpose. Look at these wings. Look at those. Look how ridiculous those are. But you look at the complexity of them, look at how complex they are. Every time I try to depoly something like that, they get destroyed. So my theory is that if I use these as a template and build out low polys underneath them that match the silhouettes of them, then I can bake these onto the low poly and they should work. So that these will end up being textures. These are actually turned around. How cool is that? That is cool. Those are sick. And I mean, that's only one of many I have. These are cool. These bat wings are neat. I mean, you can see just the detail in these are just absurd. Right? But, I mean, you turn on the polys and boom, look at how dense they are. These are almost 4 million polys. And if you try to depoly, you lose all this, like all this detail. Like all these claws and stuff, you lose all of it. These are really good for if you're doing sculptures or concept art or stuff like that. These are perfect for. But I got these because I thought we could use a few of them, and we can. There's a few in here that are, like I did the butterfly wings. I was able to get those down relatively to a decent level. What else do we got here? Oh, here you go. These are cool. Come on. Why isn't everything working? I'm on the right one. Thank you. Whoa. Was I on the wrong one? No. Oh, you know what? I know what happened. I must have backstepped one too many times. There we go. There we go. There you go. Like, yeah, Cabot, these things are way, way, way too dense to do anything with. I think what I'm going to have to do, I was just explaining, I'm going to have to, and it's going to be painstaking, I'm going to have to make low poly versions of these that match the silhouettes, and then I'm going to have to bake these to the low polys and hope they work. It's going to be painstaking, but I think it should work. But I literally need to make a low poly. If you look at how that's 3 levels. Right. So I would have to make these 3 levels as low polys so that I could bake this to it. Yeah. Most people don't run. You'd think that most people run decent machines nowadays, but a majority of people still don't. Like, I looked at a statistic, I think, last year, and it's most people still don't even use 50 or 60% of PCs still don't have multi-cores, or less than 4 cores, I think. Like, I mean, this one here is 3.3 million. Yeah, it's ridiculous, the statistic I read. There's a really nice one here. I really, really want to get this one to work. This one here. Check this one out. I really want to get this one to work. This is beautiful. Like, look at this. Absolutely gorgeous set of wings. I mean, look at those. Insane. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know for a fact that my foster mom, I built her a machine 6 years ago, and it's got a tri-core processor in it. It's got a tri-AMD in it, and she still uses it. And my foster brother, he has a dual core. So there you go. There's 2 people that I know of that aren't even running quad cores. And we're talking like little RAM too. Like, she has 8 gigs in her machine and he has 4. And I think the video card that she's running is my old 94 or 9500 NVIDIA 9500 GT. Yeah, it has like 512 megs of RAM in it. The hair blending, that has to do with the texturing part of it inside Substance Painter. Hey, honey. And I'm just started to experiment with gradients, so I think when I do get into hair, I haven't even touched hair. Oof. I played around with it once for a little bit, and I got so frustrated I gave up. Hair is... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, you could. Definitely. Like, if I were to get this into the game somehow through a miracle, I would probably color sections of the feathers individually, so that you could have certain, like, I would probably have all this one color, and then all this one color, and then this one color. So you could literally change the different colors of the wings. Heck, and like, this is something we haven't even gotten into yet. We can put patterns on anything, right? So you could literally, I could sit down and make patterns for these wings. And that would be a separate selection inside the avatar builder. So you'd have your colors, and then you'd have a separate drop down for a pattern that you can put on top of the wings as well. But we just don't have the manpower to do that sort of thing. And that's kind of where we're at. Like, anyway. This was a rabbit hole to go down. But yeah, these ones, these are probably my favorite. I mean, there's other birds. I mean, those would be a nightmare to do. Sure. It wouldn't be very hard to make. Like, I've showed it before. Let me fire up the avatar builder here for a sec, because I want to show off the Guyver Armor as well, for those who haven't seen it. And then I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, like the patterns are easy to make. And you can do a lot with patterns and height and stuff inside Substance Painter. Like, I've made many patterns and armors just in Substance Painter. And that's what I was doing before I learned ZBrush, is I was making all of these cool armors and patterns inside Substance Painter without any modeling. Just waiting for the some of these are really good. Some of these are really cool. Oh, there's another version of that one. That'd be like angel wings. And then, oh, this one's cool. This is Flesh Bird. Oh, I showed that one already. Where's the other one? There was another really cool one. This one. Check that out. Bone wings. Imagine those with metal texture on them. That would be freaking cool. Okay. I need to go here, and I need to delete this because I will get confused. Okay. And I'm going to save because I don't want this to get racked. I think what we'll do for Sunday, I'm streaming 9 to 12 in the morning. I'm going to keep that for Minecraft. I think that's going to be my Minecraft day. Sunday, I'm firing up my my old world, and I'm going to do a tour of all my builds. So if you are at all into Minecraft, come in on Sunday, first thing in the morning, 9 o'clock, because I'll show you my server, and I'll probably have some time. I'll probably build something, or at least start a build. I haven't played Minecraft in forever, and I've been itching to get back into it. Unfortunately, cool, that has to do with the UVs of the body part, because the UVs are what... think of UVs as primer on a wall, right? They really affect how a pattern fits on something, and we do our best to make the UVs so that most pattern or most materials and patterns will fit, but it's hard. I mean, we're talking, pretty broad spectrum of stuff. We do our best to try to make the UVs decent. Okay, so we're gonna drop this down. Let's bring over the character generator. And I'll show you kind of what I was talking about. Okay, so let's load up. Where are you? Just the one? Yeah, okay. So this armor. If you look at pattern, you can change the pattern, right? Now, because I made tech armor, the tech armor has its own pattern, right? So the plan is that most things will have some kind of a pattern you can add on top of everything else. And that's how we'll be able to add detail. Like, let's say, for instance, you wanted to have in here, you wanted to have like rivets around here or whatever. That's something we could paint in, and that can be that can be a pattern that's extra on top. So patterns are important. They allow us to add more detail. But like I said, it's time consuming to do that stuff. Yeah, we'll go into the detail. Because if you go details normally are normally it's details. See how when I slide down and I go to none, all these lines and stuff disappear? That's your normal maps. That's all the height information that I put in Substance Painter, or that is baked onto the low poly from a high poly mesh, right? So that is what constitutes your detail level, and that's your normals, right? But you can go through here and you can add all the detail. This is all normal maps, so you can go through here and you can add whatever you want on here. But that's how patterns are set up, and we would like to have everything have some kind of a pattern to it and details, so that you can put whatever you want, so that you're not always like, if I made this upper armor with this detail and this pattern, we want you to be able to put any pattern and any detail you want on that piece. So it's just, when I think about the amount, one of the guys, I think it was wasn't it Nate Cabot that did a calculation, and he came up with like an astronomical amount with just the pieces we have now and the patterns and details and stuff. It was like an astronomical amount of combinations you could do already, and we have like scratched the surface of the parts that we're going to put in here. Like, incredible what you can do already. Yeah. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh. Anyway. Trying to think if there's my pen is acting weird. But yeah, here's the Titan armor. For those who haven't seen it yet. I got done the Under Armor last night. So this is what I was talking about. Like, when we put the boots on here, you're going to see this underneath. Because I'll be, like, for instance, a perfect example, this helmet, the actual helmet itself actually comes down to about here. But because I painted it out, it's transparent. So you can see the armor you can see the Under Armor now. And the same thing with the feet. When I get in there and I paint this out, you'll be able to see the feet underneath. Yeah, that's full. That's a full. Are you talking about spandex? Yeah, this is a spandex layer. That's full. That'd be a full suit. And then you can see, like, you look under pattern. I can put other patterns over top of these pants. Right? Detail, I can put whatever detail I want in here. Like, just because I make a set doesn't mean you have to use the set. You can use whatever pieces from it you want. Okay, my question is, why can't I should be able to take this guy into the avatar builder, or into the, oh, there we go. He wasn't saved. Let's see what this guy looks like when he's flying. I'm just picking stuff because I would just want to get into the avatar builder. Or into the island. Why is it not? Am I doing something wrong here? What am I doing wrong? Pick a power. Go to my secondary. Pick that power. Save. There we go. Jeez. This will take a second. Yeah, this machine that I built is stupid, and it's still not good. It still has issues. Honestly, I think the only thing about my computer is the video card's a bottleneck. I've only got 8 gig of RAM for a video card, and that really bottlenecks me for stuff. But I've got a 16 core processor, and I've got 128 gigabytes of RAM. So, yeah. Wow. How cool he looks. Yay. Hey, looks good. I mean, that's a character in itself, guys. Like, look at that. That's my screenshot right there. That's my thumbnail right there. That's crazy. Looks so good. All right. So, we're at an hour and a half. So I think what I'm going to do there, guys, is I'm going to call it there for the night. Thank you to everyone who watched. I appreciate it. All the chat was wonderful. If you haven't yet, please do follow. Oh, you're welcome. Cool. I'm glad that you enjoyed it, and there's more coming. Like, I'm thinking maybe for Sunday I might start a new project. Yeah. Thanks, Dreamer, for chiming in. I think I might start a new project on Sunday, and then because I've basically the Titan armor is done. I just need to separate all the pieces and UV them and texture them and test them and get them in. Once I have it in the character generator and whole, then I'll show you guys on stream. But I think Sunday I'm going to start a new project because I think people are getting sick of seeing me work on this. Something new. Well, I very much appreciate all of you. Love you all very much. And I will see you Sunday morning for some Minecraft. Please come join in. And it's going to be a very chill few hours. I'll show off my all the builds that I've made in Worldcraft. I have hundreds of them. Some of them are pretty big. And then maybe we'll build something small. Depends on how much time we have left. But it's going to be a very chill, relaxed. You can ask me questions. And we'll just chill out and have fun because it is Sunday after all. And then for the evening, I will start a new project. I will think of something cool. I've got a couple really cool things that I want to try. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. And as always, may the hue be with you, and we'll see you all again. Bye for now.